Today we're going to be talking about make or buy decision. So, what is a make decision? What's a buy decision? Just as a connote, make decision means that is it cheaper? So, we're going to use the cost as a variable to determine whether we are going to make or buy. To make decision means that it's cheaper for you to make it. To buy means it's cheaper to buy than to make. Let me give an example. Now, let's give our use African Nigerian beans cake, also known as akara, to give an example. Now, let's assume that you want to make beans cake, which is akara. So for the sake of this example, I'll be using akara. Now, akara now, for example, now you want to use akara. Now you want to make akara now. You look at the cost of beans, one, you look at the pepper, those that put attache, those that put onions, crayfish, and the rest, Then you now cost all the cost of even going to grind it. You now look at everything. Now you now find out that the cost of that goes to about 7,000. And let me give an example, or maybe seven to maybe depending on the quantity of people you are looking out for. Okay, let's look on average. Let's say like maybe 4,000 naira now. You will buy beans, beans is expensive now. So beans, pepper, and all the rest. You're looking at maybe roughly 5,000 naira. Now you're not looking at how many persons are you preparing for. You're looking at having maybe attending to like 3 persons. You understand? But you have spent 5,000 naira. That's a make decision you buy. So you're looking at, okay, should I make or buy? You're looking at the cost of producing that akara or beans cake is 5,000 naira, but you can buy 2,000 naira worth of akara that can make that same, that can settle that same need. What do you just do? Instead of making, rather you buy. So instead of going to use 5,000 naira to go and that's that 5,000 just only for the akara. You're not talking about the custard or the oatmeal that you want to use, depending on what the person wants. And you look at the milk and all that expense, you're looking at going to close to like 7,000. But if you bought akara of 2,000 naira, you bought those oatmeal and the rest for like maybe another 2,000, that's 4,000. So you have had a complete meal with less than the amount you would have used to even make the akara. So that's what I'm just giving an example, make or buy decision. Let me give another example now. We're looking at a projector. Now, for those persons that know what the projector is what they use most time when they're having seminars, presentation, they use a projector to do that. Let's say for an example now, you forgot your projector. Let's say you were going from Lagos to Abuja. You forgot your projector in Lagos and you travel to Abuja. Now, the challenge you have now is that, okay, the projector is in Lagos, you are in Abuja. What do? Do you go and buy a new projector or you rent a new projector? So that's a problem now. So examples, I'm going to give you variables here. One, if you have a projector before, there's no need for you to buy. Rather, you rent a projector which is cheaper. So instead of making, you also rent. But I would advise you buy strongly if you don't have a projector before and you have a tour like you're going to the 36 states of the federation. Now, in that situation, I will tell you to do more buying than to rent. You understand? Because at the end of the day, if the nature of work you do has to do more of seminar presentation, it's cheaper for you to buy a projector than to be renting. Because if you consider the cost of always renting the project, you find out that you have ended up buying almost amount the same amount you would have used to buy your projector. So I believe if this podcast made sense to you, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you can look up my other videos. And one I would recommend strong is the one they talked about how to manage your finances. I mean, it's very packed. I believe you will have enjoy meaningful. You draw meaningful insight from that particular podcast and other podcasts. All right. So till we'll meet next time. Take care. Bye bye.